Welcome to the deep dive. We take fascinating sources and pull out the key bits of knowledge.
Yep, get right into the heart of it.
And today, well, we're starting with a bit of a wild question. Can a bag of crisps actually make you smarter?
Sounds ridiculous, right?
Completely. But that's the hook for our source today. It's Code of the Krillitanes. A Doctor Who novel by Justin Richards features David Tennant's Doctor.
Ah, the 10th Doctor.
So-
Great stuff.
And the cover quote literally says, "I blame those new Brainy Crisps. Since he started eating them, he's been too clever by half." So, yeah, crisps.
So it's not just a throwaway line, it's central.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Our mission today is basically to follow the Doctor as he figures out what's going on with these crisps.
Because obviously it's not just crisps.
Definitely not. It's an alien plot. The Krillitanes trying to hijack human intelligence and the whole internet, actually.
Wow, okay. Big scale. All hidden in a snack bag.
Exactly. So we'll see how the Doctor, with a shopping trolley full of the things and a rather unexpected ally, stops them.
A shopping trolley intervention. Classic Doctor.
Right. So it starts with him in London. Nice sunny day, kids playing football. Looks totally normal, but he gets that feeling something's wrong. Really wrong. What could possibly be off about kids playing football,
That's the mystery. Where does he start?
He sees this kid, spiky hair, maybe 12 years old, called Spike, eating these brightly colored crisps.
Brainy Crisps, presumably.
You got it. And the Doctor, being the Doctor, gives a little warning about salt.
Standard health advice.
Yeah, you'd expect the kid to just ignore him, right? But no. Spike gives this incredibly detailed breakdown about sodium intake, high blood pressure, heart disease risks.
Okay, that's unusually informed for a 12-year-old talking about crisps.
Informed is an understatement. Then, immediately after, he starts explaining Einstein's theory of relativity.
What?
And not just explaining it, but talking about how to bypass it. Designing faster-than-light spaceships.
Okay, hold on. From salt content to FTL drives. In one breath.
Pretty much. That's a serious red flag, wouldn't you say?
Huge. That's not just smart. That's downloaded knowledge or something. It's completely unnatural.
So the Doctor's obviously thinking the same thing. He asks the kid's mom, "Is he always like this?"
And what does she say?
She just laughs it off, says it's the Brainy Crisps, even jokes about some special protein molecule carrying extra oxygen to the brain.
A sort of pseudoscience explanation.
Right, and the Doctor kind of nods, says, well, technically that would work, in theory, but then it gets really weird.
Really?
As the Doctor's leaving, the mom, the same woman who just said she left school after my GCSEs and I failed all of those, I can't even work the oven timer. She starts casually discussing the space-time gap and vortex jumping.
No way. So it's affecting adults, too, even those who aren't, let's say, academically inclined.
Exactly. That's when the Doctor knows something is seriously wrong. It's not just one clever kid.
It's systemic. A widespread cognitive alteration spreading through crisps. That's genuinely chilling.
And his TARDIS had already picked up a warning, a virus warning, but for the entire internet. Everything.
Ah, so he connects the dots, the crisps, the superintelligence, the internet virus.
Yeah.
It's all linked.
Yep. So when things get that weird, what does the Doctor do?
Let me guess. TARDIS intervention. Sonic screwdriver.
Nope. He goes shopping.
Ah, of course he does.
Straight into the supermarket. Bit odd, really. Very bright, cool, wide aisles. TVs showing shoppers themselves, a bit sterile.
A strange contrast to the impending doom.
Totally. And there they are, Brainy Crisps. Special offer, 2 for 1, super points included.
Gotta have the loyalty points.
The ingredients list is useless. Potato and vegetable oil and salt and flavoring, made with actual ingredients. Thanks for that.
Very specific.
But the packet mentions the website, right? The Brainy Crisps website, to test how much brainier you had got.
Okay, so the website's part of it, a data collection point.
Seems likely. So the Doctor gets out his sonic screwdriver.
Oh, there it is.
And starts scanning the crisps. Visually, nothing. Looks like a normal crisp. But he keeps scanning, bag after bag.
How many bags?
54 bags.
54.
Yeah.
That's dedication. Or maybe just hunger.
Maybe a bit of both.
Yeah.
But on bag 54, he finds it. The secret ingredient.
Oh, which is...
Krillitane oil.
Right, the Krillitanes.
Don't
Okay, let's unpack that. This is a really interesting alien race.
Go on.
Their whole deal is, well, they evolve by absorbing the best bits of the races they conquer. Physically, mentally, everything.
So they're constantly changing?
Exactly. At this point in their history, they look like giant walking bats. Wings, claws, sharp teeth. Pretty nasty.
Giant bats, got it. And the oil.
That's the kicker. Their own oil is incredibly dangerous to them. It's highly flammable, can even explode if it touches their leathery skin.
Boom. Wow, so they're putting their own self-destruct trigger into public snack food. Why?
Well, the doctors met them before, remember, in a school. They were using the oil to fry chips then.
Oh, yeah. Trying to find the formula that controlled the universe or something.
That's the one. But this is way bigger. Infecting the internet, enhancing millions of brains via crisps. It's a massive escalation.
So what's the end game this time? Just knowledge.
It seems like something more fundamental. Something about redesigning maybe themselves, using us to figure it out.
Okay, this is getting properly creepy. So the doctor knows about the oil. What's his next move?
Infiltration time.
You bet. Psychic paper comes out. Suddenly he's Dr. John Smith, strategy and workflow manager, showing up unannounced at the crisp company's office.
Does he get an office?
He does. Computer, phone, pot plants, even a framed painting of a steam train. The works.
Very corporate. Who does he meet?
First, Henry, director of computing. Seems okay technically, but maybe promoted a bit too high. Bit overwhelmed.
The Peter principle in action.
Pretty much. And then there's Jeff, his number 2. Young guy, greasy hair, looks like work experience.
The tech team.
And the doctor immediately clocks that their computer system is way too powerful just for making crisps. Most of it is tied to that Brainy Crisps website.
Just as suspected. A front operation.
Henry and Jeff are confused too. They just keep adding more computing power, but it's never enough for all the data coming back from the website.
What data? What are people actually doing on the site?
The doctor decides to find out. He takes the Brainy test.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Starts simple. Sums, word puzzles, shapes, standard IQ test stuff.
Right.
But then it changes, gets harder, much harder. Asking about DNA, evolution, problems no human could have come up with, let alone solve.
So it's not a test of intelligence.
It's a test using intelligence.
Yeah.
He realizes it's actual research, new research on a massive scale, over 500,000 users online at any one time, all contributing.
Crowdsourcing. What exactly? What are they researching with all that brainpower and computing might?
That's the question, isn't it? Why this specific research on a global scale?
It has to be related to their own biology, their evolution.
Jeff says they were just given the questions. The website was pre-built.
By who?
The doctor tries to trace it. Hits a digital deadlock seal, only accessible to one name, Sir Manning Cross.
The boss man, the guy pulling the strings.
Looks like it. And then the doctor finds out about a secret meeting. Early morning, posh hotel, called by the shareholders, not in Sir Manning's diary.
Dodgy. What are the shareholders upset about?
Money, basically. One of them, James Purcell, is complaining. The firm's making loads of cash from the crisp, but no dividends are being paid out.
Where's the profit going?
Purcell says, you seem hell-bent on putting all the profits back into ever more costly IT projects.
The supercomputers.
Exactly. And that's when Sir Manning Cross just snaps.
Oh, dear.
He shouts, you have no idea what we are really doing, then drops the bombshell. I am trying to create life.
Create life. Using the internet and crisps.
He explains it. Any computer linking to the Brainy Crisp site gets infected with their code. It links all infected computers together, stealing a little bit of processing power from each.
A massive distributed network. Botnet style, but for research.
Hundreds of millions of computers, all working for them, and the humans taking the tests. Miss Sark, another associate, explains they are the processors, too.
Yeah.
They think they're playing games, reading the site, rating the crisps. But really, with their boosted intelligence from the crisps, they're all slowly solving parts of this massive problem.
The human brain and the global internet combined.
Yeah.
Processing what?
Sir Manning reveals the Krillitane motivation. They evolved randomly, haphazardly. They see themselves as inefficient, even poisoned by their own oil.
So this whole thing
is to solve the riddle of life itself, to redesign themselves, to become the greatest, most powerful species in the universe.
That is terrifyingly ambitious.
Yeah.
And incredibly arrogant, using an entire planet as petri dish for their own upgrade.
And as he says this, Sir Manning, Miss Sark, others in the room, they transform.
Reveal their true forms.
Yep. Tall, winged creatures, stony faces, sharp claws. The Krillitanes are out in the open.
Okay. Big reveal. How does the doctor counter this?
Remember those 54 bags of crisps he scanned?
Uh-huh. He didn't eat them all?
No. He and Henry opened 83 bags in total.
83.
And hid them in a net of balloons above the meeting table.
Balloons full of crisps.
You got it. Doctor hits a remote. Crispageddon. They rain down on the Krillitanes.
And the oil.
Reacts instantly, crisps exploding, bursting into flames. Chaos.
Brilliant. Using their own weapon, hidden in plain sight, against them.
Henry, meanwhile, shows some bravery and gets the human shareholders out safely. But then outside, more drama.
What now?
Gabby, another character we met briefly, rushes up, and the doctor holds up her spiral earring, says it was clutched in poor Jeff's dead hand.
Jeff, the tech guy, he's dead. And Gabby.
Gabby transforms. She's a Krillitane too. Deep cover.
Wow. The infiltration was everywhere.
Gabby the Krillitane starts mocking Henry, calls him stupid, says they used him as a front man because he had no imagination.
Oh, that's low. And ironic given what's coming.
Totally. Because Henry, the unimaginative one, does something clever. He pretends to see more aliens behind her.
The old look over there, a trick.
It works. Gabby turns and Henry shoves her, buying just enough time for him and the doctor to jump in a taxi and escape.
See? Imagination.
Yeah.
Or at least quick thinking. The very thing they dismissed.
Exactly. But as they escape, the taxi's sat-nav goes haywire. Reporting Tower Bridge is open all day, Oxford Street closed by a plague of locusts.
The internet collapse is accelerating.
Henry realizes, it's starting. The systems are breaking down.
So where do they go? The factory.
Straight to the crisp factory. The source. Guards are dead inside. Krillitanes aren't bothering with secrecy anymore.
And inside.
They find it. The birth tank. Huge, filled with nutrients, acids, the stuff of life, where the new improved Krillitanes are being made.
The result of all that global computation.
This is where Henry becomes the hero. The doctor figures the new Krillitane bodies are almost ready, but they still need programming. Brains, behavior, personality.
Like installing an operating system.
Kind of. He tells Henry, get into the factory's online systems, find that programming data, and change it.
While the internet is dying and the factory systems are probably crashing.
Yep. The canteen menu is apparently offering DNA with custard. But Henry, the supposedly mediocre director of computing, manages it. He gets in.
Good old Henry. What does the doctor do?
Distraction. He confronts Sir Manning and the other Krillitanes, makes them think he's going to blow the place up with their own oil. Buys Henry time.
Classic doctor misdirection. Does Henry succeed before?
Just in time. 3 massive creatures emerge from the tank.
The super Krillitanes. What do they look like?
Huge. 3 meters tall, deep red. Sleek wings. Faces are softer, almost human, like children. Stubby horns, sharp claws, though. Henry says they look like angels.
Angels. Okay, that's unexpected. What was the Krillitanes' intended programming?
Intelligence, reason, war, anger, fighting, hatred. All the charming stuff.
And what did Henry replace it with?
Well, the first thing these super Krillitanes do is politely shake the doctor's hand.
What?
Apologize for any trouble. Mention they'd rather like some cucumber sandwiches. Suggest playing later.
Cucumber sandwiches. Henry programmed them with good manners, politeness.
It seems so. The doctor gleefully tells Sir Manning, Henry, remember Henry, who you thought was a bit stupid? Well, he changed the data.
Oh, that is magnificent. The ultimate subversion. They wanted warriors. They got well-bred gentleman monsters.
Pretty much. The new ones refuse to fight the doctor and Henry. One says, you can't go around killing your friends. You know, what sort of society would that lead to?
Ah, brilliant.
How did the original Krillitanes react?
They are furious, absolutely livid. They attack their own creations.
Oh no, civil war.
Yeah, the new ones are bigger, but they lack the savagery. They're overwhelmed.
That's actually quite sad, Henry's creations.
It is, but as one of the super Krillitanes is dying, it strikes out, rupturing the main Krillitane oil tank.
Oh.
Drenches the attacking originals. A spark from its final claw strike, and the whole factory goes up.
Whoosh. Taking Sir Manning, Miss Sark, Gabby, all the old Krillitanes with it.
A fiery end. The factory burns. Henry's horrified. He didn't want that.
No, of course not. But he stopped them.
The doctor tells him, well done, Henry. They really did misjudge you.
So what happens to Henry? Job's gone, obviously.
Doctor sorted his pension out via the computer before it all went boom, and Henry decides to team up with James Purcell, the shareholder he saved. A fresh start.
Good for him. And the internet.
With the Brainy Crisps site and the Krillitane computers gone, it settles back down. As normal as the internet ever gets anyway. Brainy Crisps get recalled. Health and safety reasons.
A nice tidy cover-up.
And the doctor sees Spike again. Playing football, eating normal crisps.
Back to being a regular kid.
Yep. Doctor asks him to rate the crisps. Spike just blows this enormous raspberry, the loudest the doctor's heard in centuries.
Perfect. A return to glorious, unenhanced normality.
So we started asking if crisps could make you smarter.
And ended up with alien evolution, internet hijacking, and reprogrammed super beings wanting cucumber sandwiches.
Quite the journey. But it really makes you think, doesn't it? The Krillitans had this incredibly complex, high-tech plan,
Yeah, harnessing global intelligence, redesigning life itself.
but it was undone by Henry, the guy that dismissed as unimaginative. His simple, almost compassionate reprogramming act was more powerful.
It suggests that raw intelligence, without things like empathy or, well, manners, maybe isn't the ultimate evolutionary advantage after all. It can lead straight to self-destruction.
Maybe the biggest breakthroughs, the most important insights, aren't always in the complex systems or the grand plans. Maybe they're in the everyday, the unexpected corners.
In the quiet actions of ordinary people, perhaps.
Perhaps. And maybe the best response to some grand, universe-altering theory isn't more theory, but just a genuine, unimproved human raspberry.
Something to think about next time you're browsing online or reaching for a snack.